This is the Wine Tasting with Comedians podcast. I'm your host, Lyall Behrens, and I think we can say this is a special guest. I think I can say this is a special guest, and it's actually like believable. Today's guest, he is the creator of Comedy Central's Roast Battle.
Facts.
You can see him on Killing It on Peacock/NBC with Craig Robinson.
Also
He's appeared
facts.
on Key and Peele. He's appeared on Comedy Central.
I've done some things.
He's appeared on Conan. Ladies and gentlemen, Rell Battle.
Thank you. And you appeared 30 minutes late, my nigga. I had shit I could have been doing. I'm up here ashy. I got a cheap champagne. You got the CVS.
No, this is not a cheap champagne, nigga. All right? You can no. You can. This is not no fucking Corbel. This is not Prosecco.
Oh no, you're right.
This
Facts.
is actual. I'm bringing the real shit.
Facts,
all right,
right.
this is.
Facts.
I was gonna start by giving you some flowers, nigga.
We just talking shit. We just playing.
Nah,
You my nigga though, so it's like
yeah, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair.
But no, for real shit. Thank you for having me on this bullshit ass show. Thank you. I'm playing. I'm joking, nigga. What's good? But by the way, I didn't read no emails, nigga. I don't know what we doing. We just
you
vibing.
didn't get my text message?
I got it. But
You didn't skim it?
I barely
All right,
graduated high school.
don't worry. It's fine. We'll just run it.
But I am excited to be. I be seeing you have all these dope comics on your show.
Yeah.
I was like, why you ain't call me?
I mean, you here now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here though.
So, what we do on the show is I like to pair a wine that I think matches the comedian's personality, the comedian's style.
Okay.
And for you, I got champagne.
Champagne?
Yeah, I got champagne for TV's Rell Battle.
I don't know if I'm that classy, but I'll take it, bro.
Oh well, you definitely not classy, but that's not why we have
Hey,
it.
bro, edit that out. Make these niggas think I'm hot.
Here's why we got champagne, because I got champagne for you because for a number of reasons. One, champagne is so a thing with champagne is like it actually has to be from Champagne, France, or you can't call it that.
Right.
Otherwise, it's Prosecco or sparkling wine.
Right.
So it's like it's gotta have some name brand recognition. You got name brand recognition.
Okay.
Like you got the copyright for Roast Battle. You got all these networks, TV shows. Like you really doing shit. That's why me and Mateen call you TV's Rell Battle.
TV's Rell Battle.
Yeah, TV's Rell Battle. That also I have known you for like over a decade now.
Has it been?
Yeah. We met 2012. At
I was
Tutu
coming
High
to the
San
Bay in
Francisco.
2012?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Damn.
And we met there, and I could say within like over the 10 years that I've known you, I could definitely say you fucking changed.
Really?
And I feel that champagne is a great.
You think I've changed? I don't think I changed.
Yeah. You in the room's a little more Hollywood. By the way, you were the first industry nigga we've had on the show.
Okay.
We've never had an industry nigga.
Well, nigga, I'm on the wrong show. Good, thank y'all. You go to a club and see.
We gonna do like a count of like how many times Rell shits on the program. It's like number 3. Like we can have like a little ticker.
That nigga had me waiting, y'all. I'm joking. Oh shit.
My bad. Oh,
you
shit.
almost fucked me
My bad.
up.
I'm sorry.
You see? Fam.
My bad.
You almost took out my eye.
Are you good?
I'm free.
Yeah. That's like.
Let me get the thing.
Yeah. I got you. My apologies.
This nigga's trying to kill me with his CVS champagne.
I'm offended you.
I'll take it. I'll take that one. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I normally don't drink champagne.
No?
Nah.
Not at 7:00 at night. Thank you,
New
bro.
Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
So first we cheers. We stick our nose in it, get some aroma. I get like a little citrus on that. What do you get?
Yeah. Not bad, son. A little dry. I like it.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
brioche. Yeah, I get some brioche on this. A little lemon peel. You know?
I got let me see. These the white grapes from the. It's not a country of Champagne. It's a province of Champagne.
It's like a region.
Like a region of
They
Champagne.
call it like the AVA, but yeah, like a region, like a lot, like an area of land. That is like Champagne, France. So
yeah. Because France had the wine game popping before I read, and they had to go find us another place.
Yeah.
It was already partnering with. That's dope. I'll take champagne. Am I the first champagne person? You've had
You
wine.
are the first champagne
You've
person.
had wine. You've red and white. Okay.
Yeah. We did. Everybody's been red. Gary Anderson was the first orange wine person.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then you were the first. You're the first sparkling. I haven't had a white.
So it's all it's alcohol. Or it's just
Yeah, it's all wine.
okay. Wine.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll deal with that.
I got like I'll tell you later. But anyways,
Yeah.
so a thing that's important with wine is real estate, like where it's from, that like informs how it's gonna taste. And I feel the same could be said for artists and like where we grow up. So where'd you grow up? Where you from?
I'm from Washington D.C., our nation's capital, Georgia Ave and Van Buren.
Like real DC.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing I noticed, like DC and Chicago people get into is they'll be like, man, this nigga really from Maryland. Man, they really from the suburbs. And
I'm from Maryland too.
Okay.
So if anybody from DC, if your mother made any kind of money working for the government, you move to the burbs.
Miss Joy Sand.
Miss Joy Sand. So I claim them both. I don't give a fuck. People be talking. I claim them both.
Yeah.
Because when I say that, DC niggas get mad if I don't say DC, PG niggas.
Yeah.
So, but nah, I grew up, I was born in North Carolina, grew up in DC, and then we moved to Maryland, where I ended up my formative years and went to high school and college in Maryland, University of Maryland, and I'm an East Coast baby.
You consider yourself East Coast and not South?
Yeah, I mean, technically the South is the Mason-Dixon line over Maryland, but DC is not considered the South. We don't really consider ourselves South, nor do we consider ourselves North either. We got this weird middle lane where, the biggest rapper growing up was Scarface and Pac. So it's like, it's not, but we 3 hours from New York. We like 3 hours from Virginia.
Yeah.
Like the deep south of Virginia. So it's like, we kind of right in the middle, honestly.
Okay. And you started, so growing up in DC, what's, how do you think DC is like informed your stand-up or like how you move now?
I think you look at the comedians from DC, man. I think we got the best city ever. Martin.
I'd actually agree with that.
Martin, Dave, Tommy Davidson.
Earthquake.
I mean, Dominique, Wanda Sykes. I mean, the DMV guy got some heat, man. I think it's a very unique, wealthy black area with really poor black mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's wealth because of the military is right there, and like the government has to run all the time. So
a lot of people work for government.
So so you got a government job, you're gonna probably be there forever. You're gonna make a steady income. Yeah. So the people got money, but then it's still hood. It's still the same sad story shit. So you got both elements there. So you got to be funny in the corporate type. You got to be funny with around the way. So I think it's a good mix to kind of balance it out and provide for the comedy, I think.
Do you think there's a strong difference between like black upper middle class and white upper middle class?
Yeah.
What would you say the main difference is? Like just as a comedian performing for those audiences.
One of them is niggas. I mean, I think performing for them?
Yeah, for like say like a upper middle class black audience and like an upper crest white audience.
I would say the difference, black is still black. Like even the Obamas know Beyonce songs. The Obamas, the kids still listen to Lil Baby. So when you black, you still know our culture. The bougiest black person still knows the electric slide and shit. So I don't think that changes. Upper crest white, I don't know. I haven't been white so long, but they, I doubt. I don't know if they identify with people who might not have as much money. Yeah. I don't know if the whitest of whites rock the same shit the rednecks in the trailer parks are listening to. You know what I'm saying? They might all love Morgan Wallen.
But richer black people can like somewhat relate to poor black people.
They can, because it's still gonna be a chip on your shoulder. You still gotta, you still deal with the same shit. There's still same racial elements. You just can't move up in the medical field because you're black. You ain't at Kmart not trying to move up. So we're still dealing with some of the same issues. It's just a lot easier for them, I think.
So were you in DC first or Maryland?
DC.
Okay.
We went DC, and we were leaving a video store. My mother had I'm a twin. My mother had my brother.
By the way, that shit fucked me up.
Right.
I saw your twin when I was high as shit in the belly room one night.
Not a good look. Well, because Terrence don't be like explaining to people shit, so niggas be mad at me.
Well, yeah. It was funny, like, because I saw Terrence and I was like, oh shit, nigga, what's good? And I dapped him up and he was like, what's up? I'm like, why is this nigga not more excited to see me? Why is he not busting my balls and making fun of me?
I had like, you gotta like, I'm a different, you gotta like.
Yeah. Niggas, he didn't say anything like immediately.
Look, I probably got hella hate I don't know about from people who be like, if Terrell tried to play me, What was the question?
Wait, let me just ask you, because you got a twin. Because now I'm now we about to coon.
Okay.
Y'all ever like fuck each other girls?
Stop, bro. People ask it all the time.
I mean, because that's like that's.
You know what's funny about my brother and I, man? We got totally different tastes.
Really?
Yeah, we got. I'm more like.
What's your
like I'm more. I'm more like Janae Aku. It's my type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's my kind of vibe. Terrence is more Megan Thee Stallion. If that makes sense.
How come you're not claiming your white girls on the pod?
Because I love every girl, but I like, you know, I've dipped this stick in all types of flavors.
Okay.
But you know, I like Janae Aku's the baddest chick in the world to me. No disrespect to Big Sean, but that's how I'm saying I vibe on who we date is mad different. Like I'll date a who's a baddie I think is fucking great. Well, Janae. I mean, that type of energy is more my space.
Like kind of earthy, sort of like
chill, like smoke a little something, like she's definitely on that. Terrence want a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He want that Kalani bitch. I don't need that headache, nigga. Let me.
You want a bitch to go through your phone?
Yeah, I don't need that, man. Like Zoe Kravitz. Like she that's my vibe right there.
Okay. I'm kind of getting a feel for what you like. Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah. So man, see, that's the thing I would do though, just to do it.
What?
Like if I had a twin, I'd be like, yo, let me. But then I don't know. Then I got to be Eskimo brothers with a relative. I don't know if I want to do that.
Well, technically, nigga, that's called rape. So that's not a thing. That's technically that's kind of like a sexual assault. I wouldn't do. We don't have to say.
Oh, never mind. I mean, yo, this is comedy. I'm joking.
We just playing.
Yeah.
No, I don't. We don't have the same taste in women. You know, but then again, I'm in LA. He's in Atlanta. So I don't know if I'll probably be, you know, we into different things. Okay. No, don't get it twisted. Yeah. I knocked down a Megan Thee Stallion.
Of course. That's just great for the stats.
She can get the backstroke. Don't get it twisted. You know, what Tyree say? Vaginal activity. I'm with it. Don't get it twisted.
So when you come out to LA?
I keep forgetting the year, man. But I want to say 2007. I don't remember the year. It was a tough year, but I've been here for a minute, man. I've been here for a very long time, man. You know, I'm not like I still fuck with it.
Yeah,
LA's dope.
It's great.
People complain like LA's 75, 80 every day with bad bitches, good places to go, beach. What's the problem? You know, I think it is people confuse Hollywood for LA.
Yeah.
Hollywood's gonna have the BS, but LA is dope.
You know I mean, I think like the thing that a lot of people have difficulty with LA is like, one is just like for the comedians, artists, is if you started somewhere before you got here, like don't nobody give a fuck and you can't do things like that you used to be able to do. Yeah. And you gotta take what comes like you gotta. But
that's the same. That's the any city. Nobody give a fuck what you did in New York. If you go to New York, you don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
You got that's any place. Who are you?
But I mean, I'm saying where it's like you could come from here to like say like a market like Ohio or like Michigan or someplace in the South, and you can get like a little bit more love. Right,
because those places don't have.
It's like, oh, you got credits? Come on up.
Those places don't have credits though, right? Yeah. So there's no market for that. They don't have, you know, entertainment isn't their number one priority of their area. Like LA, we all do this. So that makes sense. It's like anyway, you go to a new town from a bigger city.
You gotta take the good with the bad. But yeah, I think it's that. And then with LA is like, I think there's this thing where people just want to force a friend group because it's so hard to find your fucking friend group.
Yeah.
And then it's, you know, they're like, are these gonna be the people? And then people end up hanging around people that's like kind of dirtbags, kind of shitheads, like at the worst. And at best, like maybe you just don't vibe. And then that happens and it's like, oh, everybody's so fake. And it's just like, no, you was trying to force a friendship that don't work because you lonely.
Yeah, that's not, I don't believe that fake thing. It's like people fuck with who they fuck with.
Yeah.
Like, or, you know, people grow out. We might be dope for 5 years and we don't fuck with each other no more. Like, nah, LA's cool, man. It's just, if you hear, you know, I think it's dope. I think people just, you know, people don't like you, motherfucker. That's how I look at it. People didn't like you in Ohio, they don't like you here. You know what I'm saying?
It's like what did Jay-Z say? Like, you could change, but that's just the top layer, man. You was who you was before you got here.
Yeah.
It's like,
place me anywhere on God's green earth, I triple my worth.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, like, people don't fuck with you, bro. Clown.
I can tell you thinking about some of these. You say that.
We all got enemies, man.
We do. We all got some ops.
Yeah, a couple ops.
Yeah. I mean that happens just with like being in the game for a minute. You know.
I think it's important and it's motivating.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really enjoy it, but I'm not blind to the fact that everybody not gonna get along. So you just kind of accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta burn the right bridges.
See, I can't I kind of want to ask you a question now, but let me
I'll skate around it.
Okay. The thing at the store when you was working on the deal. Can we get into that?
Oh, roast battle, man. We should talk about that shit. Okay. I'll give you what I can give you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for a time,
yeah,
and then you just stop me if I'm stepping on something.
Okay.
So for a time, there was a deal that you had with roast battle that you were about to have with Comedy Central. You didn't like the number, and a certain comic banned you on a certain night from your own show. Is that correct?
No, we partly. It wasn't a number. It was I didn't like the relation. I didn't like the partnership that we had with somebody else because I just thought it was just fake and a lot of stuff happened behind the scenes that just were kind of corny. It was the Hollywood shit.
Was it talent or behind the scenes person?
It was
or both.
Kind of both.
Okay.
And so I really felt independent. We did this shit on our own. We didn't need nobody. We needed to give up the goose, you know. Somebody I was dealing with felt differently. A lot of lies and shit happened, a lot of little stuff, between that. And it was egos on both sides, obviously. But ultimately, the business wasn't right. I didn't want people to be associated with the show. I didn't want to be associated with the show. You get a show popping, everybody and their mama say they helped you make it.
Yeah.
Everybody and mama who gave one note or who gave one piece of advice or was there for 2 days, like, I'm a creator. And so I was on some gangster shit, like, fuck out. Like, I was really on some aggressive, like, nah, I see what you're doing. And
As
so, very protective of my art. And then, people have a falling out over egos, over business. Money wasn't right. But ultimately, I did get banned because of a bigger person from the Comedy Store. I'm still banned to this day. But ultimately, we got the thing working out. I had good lawyers, and we were able to do the deal. And we still getting checks from it to this day.
That's beautiful. Cheers to that, man.
Yeah, man.
Cheers to that.
That's business. That's regular business shit.
Wait, so are you banned from the store altogether?
No, I can't. I mean, look. I'm me. I go where the fuck I want to go. I really could go in there. Like, ain't no, all the kids know me. Not going to do nothing about it. Yeah. But out of respect for the store, I do have a lot of respect for the store. That I'm not going to cause no controversy, no structure. Even though, and also, success is the best revenge. Like, you good. Like, it's not. This shit was almost 10 years ago now or something.
Yeah, about that.
So it's like an old girlfriend you had issues with, and it's like, bitch, you fat and ugly now. Or he broke and he got bad teeth. You don't really trip off it no more,
Yeah. So during that time when you're going through that, how did it motivate you? Like, what were the things that you were doing? Because get banned from a comedy club. Like, if you get fucked up and you just being a shithead, it's like you need to get your shit together. Mm-hmm. But if you get banned over business and while you bring a profitable show in and somehow you still manage to get banned, that's some shit right there. So what were the things that you did to stay focused? Because I feel like a lot of people just kind of would have crashed out.
It was actually dope because the Black community got behind me in LA.
Who were some of the people?
Like BT Kingsley, a lot of other kids was really supportive. Ron G, the Goons was ready to go, and we had to shut that down. And my team, my agents, my managers, everybody kind of places it's a church saying, place a hedge of protection around me. Everybody kind of fell in for me, like they had to have my back. But it motivated me just because I know, it just it's like it put a battery in your back. Like, oh, these motherfuckers is really trying to take something of mine. So if I would get up at 10, 10:30, 11, I was getting up at 8 o'clock now. If I was going to the gym once a week, I was going 4 times a week. I was writing every day to the 2 day. You know what I'm saying? Everything stepped up. I got the acting class. Like, I really was motivated to really get back on my shit. Because if I can create a show that had that much impact one time, I can do it again. So, niggas out here saying they made Hove. Made Hove say, okay, so make another Hove. So I was living with that verse. Make another one. I kept making other ones. So yeah. So it's all good,
Yeah. You don't seem like the type of guy that gets 2 up or 2 down.
Nah, I stay level, man. Because I grew up in a very in an aggressive environment. So that shit was I had real beef.
Yeah.
What the fuck is beef on a contract?
I'm saying
like I had real niggas looking for me. You know what I'm saying? And I really was out for homies. Like it's niggas, if I see today, it's gonna be cracking. Like I got real issues. To this day from high school, I got issues with people that I really don't fuck with. So what's a contract or someone I could, you know what I mean? I can go to the club tonight and smack up homie if I felt it was that serious.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gangster. This is all some man shit business stuff.
But you know, like when you do grow up in a more aggressive community, and you want to feel like comedy where like a lot of our peers didn't. There's a thing where you can kind of be like, nigga, not you.
Right.
You ain't gonna fucking talk to me like that.
Right.
It's like, I know what you was doing before stand up, like, and I know what I was doing before stand up. So get the fuck out of my face with that. There's a thing where it can kind of, you can almost feel more insulted the fact that like, and especially like, you know, if they just kind of, not that like we run down our resumes. This is what I was doing in Oakland. This is what I was doing in South D.C. or whatever. But there's like a thing where they can kind of feel, it's like I'm standing next to a real nigga right now. Like I just feel like I am. And they get to feeling like you.
You know what's funny, man? I tell people all the time, the hardest part about this industry is once you get in it, is to not take your personality from who you are as you grew up, good or bad, and be able to put it in the industry. Because this has to be strictly business. So if you grow up in an aggressive way, if you're super emotional, whatever it is, if you're a girl that cries a lot about stuff, if you're a dude that wants to fight everybody, you gotta cut all. That's the hardest part. Because no matter what, once you take it to that next level, you fuck up everything.
Yeah.
So the patience is the part that, you know, and Kevin Hart said some gangster shit one time. He says everybody kind of gets fucked. He said that. So I can't even imagine the deals he's had that kind of went through or whatever. But nah, man, I use it as hella motivation, bro. YouTube Will Smith fucking quotes and just fucking ride out.
This is a fun place to start. So I had Mateen on the show. And we were talking about, can I push you off a little more, sir?
Shout out Mateen.
That's
my guy.
So we were talking about game we played at this party. Who's the most famous person in your
I don't
phone?
remember this conversation. I saw it. I don't recall this conversation at all.
But okay, see, this is also why I got champagne for you, because you kind of like you like had this kind of like, you kind of like the bubbles in this glass. Like, you know, you just kind of be popping around. You're like, wait, did I say that, nigga?
Yeah.
Really?
I be
That's
reckless.
crazy. Yeah. Like, you know what you said to me, which is so funny one time? This is after like my first big breakup. And I'm fucking heartbroken. And like, I'm like,
is this in New York?
No. Fuck
That was something
bitch.
else. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that was a little whatever.
Nigga, like, I'm getting married next week. Fuck that bitch.
I did not say that. I did not say
but you was in love.
I mean,
I saw you in New York. Remember we was at the club?
All right, nigga. That's not the point.
I bought y'all drinks. Okay.
That ain't the one.
Okay.
You did.
Okay.
We was cooning that. That was fun.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like way back, like the first one, and this was we was in like a little NorCal long distance relationship. Doesn't matter. We break up, and then I'm there at the store, and you kind of like, what, did she move to like Cuba or some shit? And I'm like, yeah, Panama. And like, what happened? And I'm sitting there with Trav, and I just got like a long face on me. And then you turn around and you said, nigga, I lose bitches every day.
Niggas die every day, B.
Yeah. And now that's something I say daily. I said, like, if a girl texts me back, she's like, hey, I'm just not feeling this. I'm like, I lose bitches every day. And like, it feels fly to say that. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jim.
Yeah, baby. You're welcome. I was in a way more masculine toxic era back then. I'm saying some wild shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna repeat everything you said. I don't want the peacock checks to stop.
I was far more a toxic individual. Now I drink champagne on podcasts.
So no, but yeah. So we was at the pool party, and then we was saying like, Mateen's like, hey man, who's the most famous person you found, dude? And like mine was Freddie Gibbs. His was Dennis Rodman and Amber Rose.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dennis Rodman. All right, yeah.
And then you said Hancock, and then we was like, cool, like you can't just say Will.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I think if I did do, I'm sure I waited. I just want to stun on niggas, right? I just want to just.
I know you did.
Hancock. But I mean, I've called this motherfucker every day. Like we don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of an employee.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, but just the fact though that you have his number though is like.
Yeah, it's a happy birthday, congratulations, you killed it, and whatever. It's like you know, it's a motivational thing. He's like a motivational speaker, so I need that motivation. And he always got a quote.
So like, how has being around Mr. Smith, has it made you like step up your game in any way? Like
100%, bro. 100%. Because to see, you're the biggest star in the world. Let's be honest. For The Rock, him, and Tom Cruise, right?
Yeah.
And to see the work ethic still, like the script, he breaks down we'll shoot like shorts. He'll break down the shorts and the sketches. He's always thinking about how to make it better. What is the script missing? You know, this guy's mind is always, look, Will, fuck acting. If he wanted to be president, I think he could be. He could have did anything. He could have been president. He could have been governor. He could have been the best plumber in LA. Like, that's just who his personality is.
Well, so your pipe is
right. So it's just about man. He's just the work ethic is just intense, and it's like okay, even at his level, he still got to be the best. So I think that's dope to see greatness.
So okay, like when the thing happened at the Oscars, how much did your comedian side come out?
I can't legally speak about this.
How much did your comedian side come out, and how much did your Overbrook employee side come out? Like, which side won?
I think I made a joke. I got in trouble. I made a joke. What did I say? After he slapped Chris, I said, I forgot what the joke was, but I got in trouble. I'll think about it later. We edited it in or whatever. But,
okay. Yeah.
But I'm a comedian first.
Yeah.
So it was the jokes first. And then, like, I think somebody in the team was like, you don't do that,
like somebody like saw you do it online or somebody heard about
somebody
it?
that knows we all work together. And so they're like, everything he's done for you. I'm like, you don't know our relationship, man. We clown. We gonna joke about the shit.
Yeah.
Sometime later, probably. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a comedian. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what's the I'm not saying it. I was like, Will slapped me because I told him 7 pounds should have been 7 minutes. I thought it was pretty good.
That's a good joke.
I thought it was a pretty good joke.
That's a good joke.
And so, I got a little talking to, but it's all good.
Okay. That kind of sounds fun though.
Yeah.
It's like, that's dope to be on that, because I say wild shit all the time and nobody's gonna say nothing to me.
Right.
Nobody's gonna fuck what I say, but I mean, that's like,
it's funny. The more free, the more you go, the more control people kind of have over you in a sense. Like, but I understand because you work for a corporate entity, so it's like if you're a basketball player, John Morant, when you work for an organization, they write your checks. You can't be out here with guns on TikTok
pointing infrared beams at the Pacers staff.
That's you work for it. You know. So I understand it. I don't think that's part of the game.
Do you think? I mean, because I kind of think like, again, where we're from, kind of informing things. Like, I think me being from Oakland and being like around all that independence, being from Oakland and LA, and it's like it's Nipsey over here, it's E40 over here, and that's kind of why like I went like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start my own shit, own podcast, on my own show. Fuck it, we gonna do Last City in LA, and it's gonna be relevant, you know. So it's like, and then I think you being from DC, it's like, I could work in these corporations, I could work with the government and like climb my way, but still be a nigga from DC. Like, would you say like there's something to that? Like where your environment can kind of...
It's kind of like with DC level of education is so dope. So it's like so many, like it's Howard University over there, it's colleges and stuff. It's like...
I lie about going there.
You lie about going there?
For fun, yeah.
Oh, stupid. And I think the street element of DC meets the educational government element, the corporate, because it's like I said, it's not hard to get a job in DC because the government's going to always be working. The government's always hiring. It's not like a tire company that's going to like went out of business because of inflation. The government going to keep working because the government needs to run. So people getting jobs. So you kind of grow up with that level of education, knowing you got to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? So I think that informs the comic. That's why every comic from DC talks about everything. You know what I'm saying? Can perform and do everything because it's embedded in us.
And that's funny. And I feel like a lot of comics from the Bay Area will just kind of get into some weird shit that like they're just into because it's like you can just kind of the Bay is such like a bubble. Right. You know what I mean? And yes, I think
we're more of a transplant city.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So
okay, so I gotta ask you this. All right, so Will Smith. Who would you say are the other 4 most famous people on your phone?
Come on, man. Don't let me do that.
All right.
Don't let me do that. I feel like an asshole. Like Tyler Perry, Oprah. No, I don't got them in my phone. No, I don't do that. I feel like a dickhead doing that.
I feel bad I asked you that now. I feel a little clout chasing for asking you that.
Don't give a fuck.
Well, I do now. I feel.
Because when I said it to y'all, I was at a party fucking around.
That's true.
So I don't want to.
Can we edit that out? That felt
no. That's fine. That's totally fine.
No, it's about me. I feel like a lame for fucking.
No, you're not. I would listen. I'd want to know privately who you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes I forget like cameras are rolling when I have these conversations.
Real nigga conversation, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so another thing with you, I gotta give you flowers for is you were one of the, because it's like when you start doing comedy, there's people like obviously you look up to like guys you saw doing specials. And then you like get into it, and then you see comics do things that aren't famous, but you see like they got something in their war chest, and you like, yo, I want to do that shit. And with you, it was two things that I saw you were able to do. One is just how quick you were on your feet, like especially when you would host like a Chocolate Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was this white comic bombing up there, and he did some joke about Katy Perry and John Mayer. And you said he bombs, you get on stage, and you was like, my nigga, you need to switch your shit up for like audiences, man. You need to say like Brock and Michelle or T.I. and Tiny or 2 Chainz and the Hood Rat.
Yeah.
And just like how quick you were just able to do shit, and then you had the current event shit.
Yeah.
So like with current events, we're in this era now where like a lot of people just like don't trust shit. Because I feel like in the black community, it used to just be like a kooky nigga being like, Tupac's still alive. And we're like, all right, nigga. And that was like the extent. And then now it's like you could post like, you know, something from Snoop's or New York Times and be like, you know, you can't trust that shit because it's owned by these white people.
Yeah.
So like for you being a current events guy, where are you with trusting mainstream media news and where you
I do trust it because like I said, growing up in DC is very important. Journalism, I was a journalism major for a little bit. Growing up in DC, you just journalism, Washington Post, you got the paper. So you know how important truth is for people. It's just, we're just in an era of, they might be telling the truth, but they might be omitting stuff and they could be manipulative with it, right? And most people still trust it. You know why? Because Washington Post still in business, news still in business. People talk shit about it, but you know, people are watching the debates on, you know, ABC and these other networks. So I don't have that same kind of feeling against it. I think people just don't like what they hear, so they tend to turn to more conspiratorial point of view. You know, people like Trump have brought that world out and excited that world. So now people like, you can't trust nothing. But ultimately, when COVID hit and motherfuckers saw people were dying, most people got that shot. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when your mom is dying, you got your conspiracies. Listen, you want to die, you want to, you know, be responsible. So, I think that's a prime example of people need to read it. They need to reach out and say stuff. You know
what's funny you say that? Because like all the niggas I know that was like going to Atlanta and the underground parties during COVID and like well before we had like vaccines and stuff like that, and then we get the vaccines and like, you niggas ain't giving me a microchip. The thing I noticed is all them niggas didn't really have close relationships with family. That's like, that was kind of like the underlying thing I noticed.
Bro, my grandmother said, you can't see me unless you take it. That's my grandmother. I'm a, you know, and it's like, it's stupid because it's like, this world is open up, but man, ultimately we've had pandemics before. Motherfuckers had to get polio vaccines. They had to get shot. This isn't new, right? I know it came out fast, but this isn't new. The technology is insane. So I don't have that same type of conspiratorial nature as a lot of people do. I talk that shit on stage, you know, but being from DC, I've seen real shit work. I've seen government work positively. I've seen the good things the real government could do when there are good people involved. I grew up with black people who were really trying to help the community. I grew up with all them hotep niggas around the way. So I actually can say, oh no, this motherfuckers really out here doing good work and trying to help people and doing shit. And a lot of other shit is just noise because people are bored. You know, during COVID, motherfuckers on YouTube watching bullshit.
And then they don't like, and like again, the common thing I noticed with a lot of brothers that buy into that shit is they don't have big social circles. They're not around a bunch of people. And it's like you just sitting here with this screen taking in this information and you don't have anybody be like, nigga, you being weird right now.
Right.
Like you need that.
People talk shit, but 150 million people, 300 million, 250 million vote every 4 years. Everybody say fuck the government. Most of the country's voting. Yeah. Not everybody, but most. So motherfuckers, they want they checks. They want their government check, welfare check, their military check. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a system that was, I sound like this nigga who's all about U.S. government. I don't want to be that guy, but I know the positive and the negative of it, I think.
You did come out and endorse Kamala though.
I did. I ain't got no real endorsement power. But
bro, yo, you a TV nigga, you do. Like,
you know why? Because it's
we can put you on the Wikipedia list of comedians and Kamala Harris.
Obviously, she's the best choice. Obviously,
yeah, of course.
Like, why we playing game? Like, we got to build both sides of this shit. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. The fuck? Like, why we bullshitting, man? So, yeah. I mean, I don't go. I mean, like I said though, I think being from DC just makes you so. And Oakland niggas like this too. DC just like. I'm a moderately woke nigga.
I would say I identify the same.
Moderately woke. I'm not totally blind about what's going on. And where I grew up, we got to take a politics and government test to graduate high school. So most people get SATs to go to college. We got to take 2 tests to get into high school.
Damn.
So you got to know your shit. You got to know your senators and your states and who's the Joint Chief of Staff. You got to know all that shit. And where I'm from.
Damn, we could just go to a charter school and
we got to know all that
pay
shit,
that shit off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's dope. All right, so current events. I want to go through a few current events with you right now.
Uh-oh.
Kendrick headlining the Super Bowl.
Right.
I know you're a Drake guy.
Okay.
I know you're more Jay-Z than Nas, and I know you're more Drake than Kendrick.
Okay.
You know, so just between and then obviously a bunch of people, not just New Orleans, but the South are just like, Jay-Z is the unvaccinated niggas. Jay-Z is hating on the South and all this stuff, and then it comes out that the city chooses the headliner.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so with that said, between Kendrick and Wayne, do you think Wayne actually has enough music to where he can headline the Super Bowl? Because that's a conversation that people are having right now.
I don't think that should be a conversation. Wayne has more music than Kendrick.
He's got more music, but music, because it's like he gonna come out saying venereal disease.
Wayne has more music. He has more hits. He has more bigger songs. People forget. People listen to Not Like Us, but before that, his singles are cool. But Wayne got records. Now, am I mad Jay-Z picked Kendrick? Not at all. He's Kendrick Lamar. He's arguably the greatest living rapper alive. Arguably.
It's gonna be fire when he comes out with a marching with like a
So
HBCU marching band.
So I get it. Yeah. It's New Orleans. You want Wayne. I'm not mad at that. I would have loved to see Wayne, but you can't be mad at Kendrick getting a spot. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick's huge, but people think Wayne has been in this game for 30 years.
Yeah.
Bling Bling came out 99.
That's what he could do. He could do Bling Bling, back that ass up. I'm just trying to think what a Wayne set list would be.
He's not on back that ass up. But Wayne got Bling Bling. They could do some old Hot Boys joint. He could do Fireman. He could do Go DJ. He can go A Milli. He can go How to Love. He can go, Wayne could do a lot of, and then we ain't talking about the features.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you could do the fucking the motto, back that ass up. He could just do that part real quick. He could
do Swagger Like Us. He could do come on, dog. Wayne has more records than Kendrick to me. I really do, truly. His bigger hits. You forget, Wayne went 1 million records in 1 week twice.
He did.
Nobody did that but Eminem. So Wayne would have been a great choice, but at the same time, K-Dot, Kung Fu Kenny, that guy right now.
Well, and it's also just gonna be fun because this is the first time in a long time that we've had somebody that's currently musically relevant headline the Super Bowl. Like, who's the last person? Like, I don't know, The Weeknd, Bruno Mars?
Probably. Yeah. Probably. I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Because it's just been a bunch of legacy acts, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Super Bowl is such a big event. You want to have people who are legends, right?
Yeah.
So I want to argue Bruno was probably the first kind of newish guy.
Yeah.
Right? Bruno was I don't think Bruno been in the game for 10 years now, has he? Has it been 10 years?
We're on 10 years now because he was around 13.
He did that, I want to say 6 years ago.
About that, yeah.
He probably wasn't in the game more than 7 years at that time, or like a famous. Yeah. He did it kind of early. So, yeah, this makes sense.
That was when he was having all the Michael comparisons and all that around that time.
The Weeknd wasn't out here for a long time when he did it. The Weeknd wasn't in the game for that long.
I've fucked so much of The Weeknd, man.
And people love black niggas who fuck white bitches love The Weeknd. That's the fuck white bitch, give her a line of coke bump.
Yeah,
fucking bump. That's the give her a bump and fuck her music.
Yeah.
Skinny white bitches in the hills love The Weeknd.
Well, especially when you have a white bitch over and they're just some nigga aesthetic, you smoking a blunt,
right?
And it's just some loud rap music playing, right. And you got the Casamigos on the table.
Let me tell you, niggas, listen. You need something. Listen, if you take nothing we say from this podcast, if you fucking a bad bitch from the Palisades, a line of coke, and The Weeknd, skinny 115-pound joint. Yeah, that's all you need to play. The hills have eyes. The hills have eyes. The hills have eyes. You got it, bro.
I like that. I only call you when it's half past. Yeah.
You can stroke to the beat.
And I don't fuck with coke, but I do fuck a lot of skinny white girls.
I don't fuck with coke.
Yeah. I've never done cocaine.
No comment on the second half of that comment.
Well, look, you can't get into Illuminati like you have without doing a little blow.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. They won't accept you. You can't even get in the door.
yeah.
You can't even get in the door.
You can't get near Craig Robinson without doing a bump.
They check your nose like an ID. Let me see you. All right, you good. Go ahead.
Also on the current events docket, Shannon Sharpe is having quite the year. We can say Shannon Sharpe's internet right now. So Shannon Sharpe recently got caught clapping cheeks on Instagram Live. You hear him, yes, and like you hear him, give it to me. And there've been so many narratives. Like first, there was a narrative like when he was like holding his girl, and not his girl, holding his daughter on first take. He's like, "Come here, baby," and like he's like you hear like a slap when he like that on his thigh. Like, oh man, his daughter got ass and he got hands. Like,
that's hilarious.
So that happens. Then he's got like the real tight outfits and you know, he puts on the glasses.
Right.
And the narrative is like he the gayest nigga in entertainment other than Meek Mill, quoting Jeremy Sapio.
Okay.
When he was on here.
Okay.
And then now we have
I don't want Meek coming for me. Go ahead.
And now we have him having sex on Instagram, and then he's like, and then did you see the podcast he did? Yeah, so then his man's Ocho like it's like, well, you are not good with technology. It's just so funny, like, because these niggas are just so full of shit.
Right.
And then he's
I think it was an accident. Obviously.
You ever hear like a nigga apologize and be like, "There's some other shit going on"?
You know, it was an accident because I think he got kids. I don't think he wants kids. Nobody want their kids to see them fucking. You know what I'm saying? Hear them fucking.
Okay, here's my pushback. I agree with you, but here's my pushback on that. So, are you familiar with a certain content creator by the name of Miss B Nasty?
Yes.
A lot of us are. So Miss B Nasty is known for legendary videos of her in her car being intimate with herself.
Yes.
Shannon Sharpe, who was employed by ESPN, shot his shot with Miss B Nasty. So I'm just saying, like, a nigga that works for ESPN but will still try to get some Twitter porn pussy. Yeah. I don't think it's that crazy for him to be like, nigga, fuck it. Let me just say it's an accident.
He don't need that, though. He don't need that attention.
He don't need to shoot his shot publicly either.
I think he's bad. You know, you touch your phone on accident and then call somebody.
Yeah.
I think he gets fucked up.
But you gotta press a lot of buttons though.
To go live, no, you don't. You can be on Gram and fucking move your phone in. It's embarrassing, but I don't think it was that serious. I don't know why he did a whole show on it.
But it's content. It's gonna do numbers.
Yeah, it's content. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I like Unc, man. He dope.
I do too. The funny shit to me was when Ultra was just like, I'm just glad it was a Michelle, not a Michael. Like he was.
I didn't see that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
I love when like old niggas just let their homophobia slip out.
You think he did it to prove he's not gay?
I think there's a possibility because you got to think like he's still a black man from the South.
Right.
He's still a country nigga who was in a very masculine environment, football. Right. So I mean, like, and then he's just somebody also.
Look, man, if I'm what he's 60, if I'm 60 and rich, I don't give a fuck. You think I'm gay? Like, at that point,
I mean, like, I'm saying, like, he could have a dash of CTE too, where he could be a little impulsive.
That's a good point.
I mean, remember
the junior Seau.
Yeah. Remember him? Like, didn't he apologize to Meg Thee Stallion for saying some kind of like wild?
He wanted to clap her cheeks. He apologized to her.
I'm saying, I think the nigga's like I think he's just an impulsive country nigga.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, so I'm just saying, I can just kind of see like, okay, so then I'm gonna say I was hacked.
He said, I want to clap her cheeks. He said he wanted to fuck her, and he apologized. I'm like, I don't think she cared. Like a lot of people want to fuck her. Like if I'm attractive, people want to fuck me.
The Rock said he wanted to fuck her.
Yeah. You know? So I don't think she was mad about that. As long as you don't do nothing to assault her, but I don't think she even fucking want to hit it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think she cared.
I don't know what Megan's thinking. I don't know what Megan's thinking. Megan looking good though.
She looks fantastic. Oh shit, my bad.
You got there we go.
I
still got to drive later, nigga.
All right, we'll cut you off.
Yeah.
Where are you at with Drake these days?
Drake?
Yeah.
I love Drake.
Okay.
I love Drake. Because I'm getting a little bit. I'm growing up. I don't like when I was in high school. I had to pick a side, Jay-Z and Nas. Like I was like, fuck that. I ain't fuck with no Nas. Then you get older, you go. I don't have to hate. I can enjoy the music. I don't have to hate either one.
It's just entertainment.
I thought Drake was gonna win. I lost. I thought it was gonna be an easy win for Drake because he had been battle tested and Kendrick hadn't really been in a lot of battles. And clearly, not like us, was the knockout record.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it matters because it's music, but I don't take it. People taking this shit like you fuck with Drake, you corny. Like, well, I like it's music, but Kendrick,
it's enjoyable to listen to.
Kendrick, I don't like the song. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like the song at all. But the streets said Kendrick won. Like, who am I to argue with the streets?
Yeah.
And I think Kendrick's probably having the best run. I can't think of a better run than this.
And the new shit he dropped is awesome. The Death of the Party, whatever it's called, the joint he dropped on his Instagram.
I can't think of a better run. You go this epic battle, arguably one of the greatest battles ever, and then you Super Bowl to top it up. Like, this run is crazy.
Especially after the biggest the what. Like,
this record that's crazy. So I mean, J. Cole quit, regardless of his reasoning. It's feel like.
I don't want to hear him talk about how he'll eat any rapper on a guest verse now.
Oh, J. Cole, listen, J. Cole, honestly, dog, and I hate to say this, J. Cole went from number 2, 3 to me. He was number 1 for real, because he was on features was crazy.
Yeah.
He like number 5. He under Big Sean now to me. Big Sean, though, he like 5. Like, he ain't even, like, because I can't, like, it's like Drake fought and lost. I can still fuck with you. Jay-Z fought and lost. Niggas lose, right?
Oh.
Kendrick's still there, but you didn't even compete. So for me, who I think
he competed, then he walked out.
Right. For me,
after people like it ain't.
And the song was dope. The shit he said was hot, but I can't even like anything you say now. I'm like, all right.
So what do you want to hear from J. Cole now?
Who cares? I don't know. I can't. You can't. When you talk about you the best nigga, you dope at it, but I can't hear you say it. When you say it now, it's like a rap. It's like if 50 Cent was a snitch. Like nothing. You talk all this gangster shit. I'ma kill you. I ain't playing, motherfucker. I kill you, and then you snitching. Yeah. I can't.
Like, I did talk to the police. So it's like, all right,
nothing you say matters to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If 50 did that, so J. Cole, I love him, but you say you the best. Not really.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's just me, and I hate that because I love J. Cole.
So we're both Jay-Z fans. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z has this great line on Death of Battle too.
We get niggas 3 Jay-Z close this.
We did.
Yeah.
Nah, we Hove guys.
That's why I like you, because you was an Oakland nigga that knew Hove. Yeah, that's rare.
Well, you know what's funny for me is like, because when I moved to the Bay from LA, I really didn't fuck with the music. Like in the Bay Area, it was like, because I feel like you had to like really grown up there to like just get into all that shit, and I couldn't get in the for it. It's some Too Short I could fuck with, because Too Short kind of has like a little LA.
Shout out to DC.
Shit, yeah.
Shout out to DC, man. Kenny, you know DC? Niggas will die for E40. Like, he really that guy. So yeah, I hear you saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like it's an acquired taste, and I feel like it sounds better than the ecosystem than like, because it's like Jay-Z sounds good in a lot of areas. Like this fucking Pac sounds good in a lot of areas. Like, there's certain artists you could take, Scarface. There's certain rappers you could take a lot of places. And I think like the Bay Area rappers just haven't really figured it out sonically. It's like, it sounds great when you.
Well, you got what's my man name?
Larry June?
No. Simba. Simba nice.
He cool.
Simba nice.
He cool.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't like want to be him when like a Simba record come on. I'm just like, it's cool.
Okay.
But it's like, I want to be Pusha T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's VA though. That's DMV.
Be more first spoon. DC glass pipe.
Yeah, that's
that trap.
That's DMV right there.
Yeah.
That's DMV right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but then it's because I got the LA influence. I always gravitated towards the gangster shit, like more than like the player shit.
Right. You're right. Yeah, Oakland player. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, so I don't like talking to bitches like that. You know, I like getting to the point.
I bet.
Anyways, so Jay-Z's got the line, this might offend some of my political connects. I want to do a segment called This Might Offend Some of My Hollywood Connects.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Being that you are a Hollywood guy.
Let me drink some fucking...
Yeah. Get some in your system. I'll go first. So then we get off text about movies, TV shows, actors. Here's the take. Damson Idris is the Drake of acting.
What's that mean?
So, I mean that in a way, I like Drake. I like Damson Idris. But there's a thing where it's like, okay, they're both these like young black men that are not American, but they have like, it's like you got Canada, you got UK. And they're like, I see them switch up their accents a lot, their voices a lot in interviews. Because black people, we probably have like maybe 2 or 3 levels of code switch.
Yeah.
Whereas like niggas from Canada, UK, they from Africa, but then they kind of from somewhere in America, then they here. Like they have like 4 or 5 levels of code switch.
Okay.
You know, like Shine.
That a problem for you, code switching?
It's nuanced.
Okay.
I don't have an issue with code switching for practicality reasons. I have an issue with code switching for you're just not being true to yourself.
Well, I look at it like this. First of all, both these niggas are actors, right?
Yeah.
So, Damson's a British nigga.
Yeah.
So you got the British black.
Yeah.
He's African.
That
culture. Then you got the corporate, I don't want to say white, but like, nigga can speak properly language of UK.
Yeah.
Then he got to come over here, be different characters and get a LA accent. So he has to kind of... He got to kind of carry lots of, Paul's balls.
Yeah.
So, you going to and fro, you can, I look at lots of people all the time like, you're not going to talk to a police officer, you're going to talk to your niggas.
I actually had an acting teacher say that.
Yeah.
I had an acting teacher say
you
that.
talk to your grandma different from your supervisor.
Yes.
You about to lose your job, you speak the best you can speak. But you talking to your girl, you mad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Drake is different because he grew up in so many different places and shit. Canada's a whole thing because Canada pulls from the whole world. Yeah. English, American, French. But Damson's an African nigga from UK. Black UK is different from white, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm saying Drake like grew up in a Jewish neighborhood in Toronto. Then he got like his dad, like, which from all accounts it doesn't sound like he was fucking with him until like his teenage years.
But I look at like imagine that you're a mixed kid, you a light ass nigga. So you got some white in your blood. He a mixed kid.
We don't need to talk about it.
He grew up in this Jewish white community, and then everybody's gonna want to identify with who they are. So like, oh, I'm half black, but you probably don't know that part of your family. You go to Memphis one year and go, oh fuck, I'm from some niggas.
Yeah.
So it's natural to want to.
No, culture is something that you can get later in life. Yeah. So I'm not saying that like they wrong for it. I'm just saying I think like Drake. I think I see the parallel because I saw Damson on The Shop recently. I was watching a clip.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Nah, man, you come through." I'm like, "Yo, this nigga got more American all of a sudden." And
yeah. I mean, he acted. I don't know. It's like Drake's funny. Drake shit goes super. Like, oh wow, you're a white guy, but his mom's white.
Yeah.
Like, and his dad's black. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It don't bother me as much really because he's Canadian.
I didn't say it bothered me either.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm just saying. I think
I look at it like a comedians, right? Yeah. Dave Chappelle don't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Man. Come on, baby. Come on. Cat Williams don't say, ladies and gentlemen, boys. Like, he don't talk like that.
Nigga in distress.
So niggas don't talk like that. It's a performance voice, right?
Sure.
So I guess it's like they get their performance voices on when doing interviews and shit too.
Yeah.
You know
no, but I'm just saying, like, I noticed they have different interview voices too, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know why? Like, I'm going to my job interview.
Yeah.
I'm not hanging out with my niggas in the park somewhere or in Brixton. Like, I'm going to the job interview.
I know he gets his bro on.
The Oscar people are watching me.
Okay, but like I know that's what you be thinking. But like Drake, like we saw Drake, like with the whole Kendrick thing, people was pulling out like all these receipts and it's like, the Toronto accent and like, it's just like really ignorant. Like when Drake came out.
That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, then it's like like when the Toronto Raptors was on the run against the Warriors, he's like, man, like we do this like real right here and he's mixing the Caribbean, he's doing the Toronto. So I'm just saying like.
I mean, the nigga was 16 in the first one, right?
Yeah.
And then you 34 and that like, I don't know who sounded like who they sounded when they were 16.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just give a nigga credit. Like if you from the suburbs of Kentucky, you try to sound like a real. That's different for me than a nigga that grew up whose father is from Memphis and
yeah,
you
give some grace.
I give grace because of how you grew up.
Yeah, no, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying I think there's like a parallel.
I don't know. I and also I just look at it like black people had to do that type shit for jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I'm not
talking about black Americans, by the way.
Right.
I don't.
Whoever. Like for example, like you be from a certain spot. To me you look dumber. You say you from the hood, right? You go to college. You look dumber trying to keep that hood voice when you done went to college.
I've seen niggas do that.
You done went to college now.
But it's funny you say that because it was this nigga from Boston that I knew, and he was like,
say names, ho.
I don't fuck. It's a random nigga, Rell.
Nigga, Gerald from Roxbury.
Gerald from Roxbury, right? What's wrong with you?
So nigga, listen right now to the podcast. The fuck?
I've actually gotten in trouble with that before because I used to say niggas' names in the past. They'd be like, "Well, I didn't know you niggas was listening."
That's why I can have a podcast. I be talking shit, man. When I was fucking Tanya.
So
Tanya Bloom from Irvin Ave. I get in trouble.
So Gerald allegedly from Roxbury, like he would do all this like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, like the East Coast, you know what I mean? It's like, do Boston niggas really sound like Brooklyn niggas? And he would like put it on extra. And I was just like, I don't really think you that nigga in Boston. Like when you like fucking overdo it. I think there's a thing, especially when niggas come out to California, that really like to do up, you know. Yeah. Like that other shit.
But listen, I'm fake too then. Fuck it. Cause I go.
You don't really like go-go?
Yo, I mean, listen, you know what's funny? I like till I left. Like I was born in North Carolina. I don't have a southern accent, I don't think. But when you're around your family and you went there every summer, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, whatever, you kind of just link into it because you've been going for so long. So I'm like, why do I sound like this? And it's like you just adapt to it because you grew up parts of your time there. My DC accent, I guess it's still kind of there, but it comes out more when I'm home. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just gonna say I'm
fake too then.
I don't think you fake because I don't judge Black American people the same way I judge other people.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm very militant with it.
Fair.
Do you have I got one more. Do you have another, this might offend my Hollywood Connects take?
I don't know. I don't know if I have. You got to ask me something. I don't know if I have a Hollywood fit.
All right, I got one last one.
I don't know. Go ahead.
The final season of The Cosby Show was the realest side of Bill Cosby we've ever seen.
Okay.
So because it's like it's like The Simpsons was kicking their ass in ratings. They dropped from like number 1 and number 2 to number 13 in ratings. Then they're like, fuck it, we gonna get a little more spicy. And like, because everybody was like, oh, we gonna get more spicy. But I think the final season of The Cosby Show was Bill being who he really wanted to be. Final season of The Cosby Show, we had the barbecue sauce episode where he's like, everybody's fighting. And then he's like, have some of my barbecue sauce. See how everybody's kissing. And he was trying to like normalize like Spanish flies, the roofies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he was trying to commercialize the Spanish flies.
I think he was trying to be truthful about himself, about who he was.
Yeah. And he's just like, you can put it in barbecue sauce. It don't gotta be a drink, nigga. Like, it's fine. Like, it's the same. Like, he was.
So Bill was projecting his rapist tendencies in the last season of Cosby Show.
Then also the thing that started that was on the episode, Theo, it was Denise and her man was getting married, and Theo was like, we need to get you a stripper. And then it's like, have Theo get the stripper. Yeah. Have Theo be the nasty nigga.
Yeah, I like that.
So like, yeah, I liked it too.
I do got a celebrity take. Where are the white?
Wait, let me get through this one first.
I'm sorry.
We'll get to that. And then, so that was the thing. Then you had Cousin Pam coming from like Bed-Stuy or whatever, and you had Alan Payne like, I know there's a place with some cran apple juice, you know, sounding like fucking Tracy Morgan before Tracy Morgan.
True.
And then he got off his pound cake shit like, I don't like the hip hop nigglets. So it's like that final season, Cosby was like, fuck you hip hop niggas. Like
he didn't say that, did he?
Not literally, but you know what I'm saying? Like
what was the episode?
He said we gonna put shit in the barbecue sauce and people gonna be fucking and drugs are good for women and men. And I think he got his shit off. I like strippers.
I didn't think about it like that. You're probably right.
Yeah.
He was confessing.
That was the final season of The Cosby Show is the truest Bill Cosby we've ever seen.
Then he roofied the girl in the Cosby Mysteries. That's the DVD version. Y'all didn't see the Cosby Mysteries roofie.
What's your take?
Where are all the white creeps? They try to take out Kales, Cosby, and Puff. I think we need to get some white creeps and lock them up. I really feel like what's your boy name? The producer? Weinstein, that's not enough.
Yo, my boy. Like that's your man. Your boy to mine.
You had to deal with him before he went to jail.
I ain't no industry nigga like you.
I need the white creeps. We need to start arresting these white creeps. Stop getting rid of you killing all our black music, man. Where the white creeps at?
I know for a fact I'm gonna go through your IMDb. I bet you've been a part of some Weinstein Company shit.
Nigga, I wish. I don't have that. I'm not that crack. You have to be cracking to get invited to a Weinstein event.
I didn't say an event. I feel like you've been in a Weinstein production, probably.
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna go through your IMDb.
Weinstein had great taste in movies, not women. Actually, some baddies, but that's not the point. Against their will, they was bad. They was bad. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, yeah, because all right, white creeps is like, what? You got James Franco. That's one.
He's not no. That's not. We talking about against they like sexuals. That's all sexual. So I'm talking about like Kells was.
Yeah.
That's not. James wasn't doing that level. James was like a 5. Kells like a 10. You know, Cosby's a 10. Weinstein's a 10. I'm talking about James doing 5. James doing shit niggas did in college. You know what I mean? Like, you sleep over, we fucking. No. You know what I'm saying? James did college frat boy shit. That's still bad, but it's not what Weinstein did, no.
So you saying like we need another big white fish.
These like this Louis shit, you doing college creep shit. You know what I'm saying? I need professional grown man creep shit.
You need a white groomer.
I need a white groomer. It's a lot of them out there. I don't know. I can't think of I don't know. You know, there's the white guys, they do it in the corporate job. It ain't really the actors, it's more like the head of this company, some paper.
Well, why is that? Because you be at their parties. Tell.
I wish I could invite to the parties. Because I think the music motherfuckers didn't know you can do that shit no more. You know. Also on some racial shit, people don't listen to black women. People don't care about black women at the same level. Yeah. A black woman say this shit happened, people go, all right, bitch, walk it off. But
then what about the fact, though, more niggas is getting jammed up for that, though, than the white boys, though?
Because black people hold each other accountable, right? Black people have decided to put out documentaries to tell the people we hold each other accountable for our shit. You know what I'm saying? When Cosby fucked with a black woman, people came together. When R. Kelly was fucking with black women came together. You know what I'm saying? So
also like black artist, black man's sexuality is like a lot more scrutinized and weaponized than every other man's sexuality.
Probably. But that's, creeps are still creeps. So, yeah. Cassie got her ass whipped on camera.
Yeah.
That, to me, that's bigger than Cosby. Crazier than Cosby.
Yeah, because it's actual proof.
Right. We actually, the Cosby girls have put out statements and went to the police. We actually saw Puff with a washcloth on his dick walk out in the hallway. We saw our hero do that shit. And so that's burning your brain. Cosby gets word of mouth. You go, okay, so many women, it's got to be true. But we saw it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's with G-Dep the other day. What's up, big homie? Make this money. Take this money. Puff. Man, if I'm Puff, I got $1 billion. I'm gonna put $10 million to the side, fight my lawsuits, go to Barbados. Me and Russell Simmons gonna be playing Yahtzee. Y'all, listen, y'all ain't gonna see me again. I'm out.
You can just live in Bali for the rest of your life?
I live in Bali. That's what Trump should did.
That's what Russ is doing.
That's what Trump should did. Trump should did that. Trump should did that shit. Trump should. Oh, y'all want me to be the president? All right, here's $20 million, fight my lawsuits. I'm going to a non-extradition state. That could be the country of creeps.
Bali's the country of rich American creeps.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you got hot take corner.
Okay.
Hip hop hot takes.
Okay.
Sports hot takes.
Okay.
Whatever hot takes you got.
Okay, I'm here. I'm with it.
You want to start it off?
Nah, go ahead. You go first.
Okay.
I thought that's what we just did with the.
Yeah. I was just wondering if you had one.
The Hollywood thing.
I thought you was wrapped up.
Bro. Nah, I got nothing, man. You listen. You ain't paying me. I'm not coming. I ain't reading emails. I don't know. Ain't nobody over here, but I think I'm reading emails. I'm playing. Which camera? This nigga got me reading.
I think that's your camera right there.
He sent an email. I'm supposed to read the email?
Well, first off, it was a text message. It was
for the podcast, nigga. Nigga, I'm SAG AFTRA. I ain't reading the emails.
Yeah. Let them know. Yeah. Let me know what you gonna do, nigga.
I'm joking.
Talk your shit.
I'm joking.
Shit on your friend, nigga.
I don't even gotta
shit on a black man.
I don't even use a cell phone. You think I'm about to read?
Yeah. Tell them you don't read, nigga.
Hey, you're lucky I'm here. I'm playing. I'm just joking. What's next? Go ahead. What's we got?
See, we should have never let you get them.
I'm joking, man. You my nigga. You know I fuck with you.
I know.
I got 3 on. Oh fuck, I did too much.
Yeah. I'm saying that, and that's why we had champagne.
I was coming from a lunch, so He called me
kind of
in.
lunch?
It's a little dinner, like a little quick little meeting lunch. But I came on time. I was on time.
You were, and I'm grateful
That's
for
respect.
that. And I appreciate that. You're a very respectful man most of the time.
What Pacino say? A man's late. He's saying something. He said in the movie. Man late. He's saying something. You saying something? But go ahead. What's the next take?
I'm saying
I'm enjoying
my
myself.
shit together. I don't even know if I have anything today.
Yeah, what's these Kmart Kyries you got on? What is these?
Nigga, these are bronze.
They bronze?
Yeah, they bronze.
Nigga, the Bron. Who shoes are these?
These are LeBron. These are LeBron James
nigga,
shoes.
Them the Bron 7s. Nigga, them the...
I like the way they look.
They the Brontes. The Bronte 7s.
What do you have on? You fucking...
These J's, nigga. What you mean?
I know they J's. I know.
Fuck you mean?
We still wearing Jordans now?
Yeah. Where you from? Jordans are like...
I thought...
Jordans are Air Force One. They'll be here forever.
I thought you was a LeBron guy. We're in the LeBron era, man.
I love them both.
We're in the LeBron era, man.
Jordan got better shoes. He got more classic shoes.
He does.
Yeah.
I didn't have shit to say back. Like, you know.
That's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm enjoying myself. The champagne is nice.
The champagne is fucking nice.
We talking about comedy? What we talking about?
No. Well, yeah. Fuck it. Let's get into comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So being like back to the current event shit, because that's something that you're known for.
Mm-hmm.
What's like the balance for you? Because it's like coming up with these current events, but then at the same time, like building it. Like, do you care about having like a special?
Yeah, I do, man. I do. I'm not like a lot of comics. It wasn't like the priority for me.
You want some more shit, Bubbles?
Just a little bit more. I just want to be happy, man. And I enjoy writing. I enjoy stand-up. I enjoy acting a lot. It's a goal, obviously, but it's not like, I'm not a comic that's like, I got my special, I'm gonna die. You know, I really want one, but it's like, I'm mellow, nigga. I want a chip, but if I got 2 max deals, I'm cool. But comedy, I'm apprehensive because specials are so, I mean, you know, you give a fucking YouTube thing with 10 minutes and get more views, get more attention, get more dates. It's like, I'm trying to figure out where the special world is going. Yeah. You know, like if it's going to be a TikTok thing, is it going to be YouTube? Like, are people really watching specials anymore? Like, I'm really confused about where the world's gonna go, because everything's like the Wild Wild West right now. But I do want a special, man. But as far as topical stuff, it was just like, you know, I'm a Chris Rock baby. I'm not gonna lie. You know,
I can see it.
I'm a D.L. Hewley baby.
Yeah.
Bill Burr baby. And
D.L. Hewley's a lot nicer than you.
He's not nicer.
As a person, D.L. was nicer to me than you.
Is he?
Yeah.
I love you though. He don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah. You know what's funny? He was because I'm cool with Steve Wilson.
Yeah.
And he was at Cobb's, and then he invited me and Trev into the green room. And we in the green room, and then like, you know, I'm hanging around Steve, and then Trev hanging around DL, and then I was like, Trev don't drink or smoke, and they like going through wine and cigars. And then DL offered Trev some wine and cigars, but he didn't offer me none. And I was like, yeah. I wasn't like real hurt. I was like, man, he probably could tell I was really going to enjoy that shit.
Yeah, he probably was. But I think I've done that. You've never called me for a show I ain't show up. Right or wrong? Ever.
Wrong.
You've never had a show I ain't do.
No, there was one. It was the first time.
Okay, out of 40?
Wait, I want to tell the story now.
Okay, go ahead.
It was fun. No, because it was actually the first one. It was, this is like 2012 out of show at Flappers.
Nigga, I don't remember none of this shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. You was on the flyer. I'll send you the flyer too.
I was on the flyer and I just didn't show up?
You sent me a message and you said, I got a ticket because I got on the metro without a ticket. And then the cop gave me a ticket. That was the text you sent me. Oh.
Yeah, I used to ride the train a lot.
And you got on without a ticket?
I think I've done like 40 shows since then.
You have. We're cool.
Every city. But, nah, man, I remember everybody had their thing. I remember like looking at like you know, Tony Baker, the great Tony Baker. He was a storyteller. You had who else? Tone Bell, the storyteller. You had like Fahim was a bit comic. I mean, all these comics had their thing. Like, okay, what's my thing? And so I worked at Chocolate Sundays. I was hosting Chocolate Sundays, and it's every Sunday 2 shows, 7 and 9, and I had to have new jokes every week. And at the time, I was like 3-4 years in when I got that job, so I didn't know how to write jokes that fast, and so I had to start learning how to improv because I didn't have material. And I had to start writing jokes based off of the news because it was the only thing that was like, everybody would know, I can get it quick.
I don't think you have, again, why we got champagne, because champagne, you can get the notes pretty quick. It don't take a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen you do a joke this longer than 90 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think all you, like...
Maybe back then, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was because it was necessity because I had to do the show every week, 2 shows a week. So I had to write new stuff constantly. And the best thing you can write off is topical shit because people automatically know it, they've heard of it, you know. And that kind of developed why I started doing topical. And then I was like, well, niggas ain't really doing not in LA. New York they were.
Yeah.
But not in LA. So I was able to play every crowd because it was topical shit. So that's how I got into that pretty much. Yeah.
Is there a famous person you met that's disappointed you?
A lot.
Can you name one?
No, I'm not gonna say. I don't want to, you know, because it's not their job to impress me.
Oh, of course not.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, oh, okay.
I'm just seeing how messy you can get on here.
Let me see. This one I want to mention. That disappointed me. Nigga Jason Derulo. That nigga was not. I'm joking. I'm joking. No. I actually prefer when I'm not impressed by niggas because it makes me go, okay, he's not special. So I can, you know what I'm saying? I look at the negative.
We know for me, it's funny because it's like Dave Chappelle's manager, Smurf, or former manager, whatever, he's like one of the co-owners of this venue, New Parish in Oakland, and he got Dave to pop up and host the open mic. It was like, but it wasn't really open mic. It was like 10 niggas was chosen to do sets, and then Dave did like 30 minutes in between. And long story short, though, like I met Dave like year 1 in comedy, and then I'm just kind of like, I'm good. Like I'm not really fazed by anything anymore. That
happens. You know, that happens. I can't think of anybody that I really was like excited to meet that. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for me though, man, in comedy, once you meet everybody. Like you meet your heroes like every day. You know, it's you meet the greatest niggas of all time every day. So it's like it kind of helps you when you work in the industry. You can kind of move and maneuver. Yeah.
How come you don't like working the road? Because you're one of those guys you can and you do occasionally.
You know what's funny, man? 2012, I went on the road for the first time with Joey Medina. I just didn't like it. I didn't like different cities. I didn't like eating bad food. I didn't like seeing the same streets, the same airports, packing my bags. I was getting sick. I get sick when I'm on the road too much. I feel like I'm just dying slow. I feel like my whole life is just anxiety till 8 o'clock.
Like, are you like? Do you feel like just such a city metropolitan coon where you just like, I just need to be in like a big city?
I prefer big city because I'm from a big city, but man, it was just like my whole life was based on 8 o'clock. And I hate that shit. I feel like I'm dying slow. I'm just like, seeing what's going on, go to the movie theater, go to Little fucking Bob's Big Boy, walk around the town. I'd go on the road for 6 weeks and I stop. Like I'm kind of on the road now. Like I'll go to a city. I'm going to Vancouver 2 weeks and I'm not going on the road again until November. Like I just can't. Like that Kevin Hart shit, I salute Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. Cat Williams do like 300 dates a year. Like, I just don't have no desire to do that shit, bro. Like, that's just me. And I know a lot of comics do. I like to be in New York, go up everywhere, talk my shit, go down to D.C. a little bit, Philly, come, you know what I mean?
What do you like doing when you're not working?
Man, I'm a movie freak. I go to every movie alive. I go to every movie alive. I'm a vacation guy. I try to go vacations alive. I just came back from a little vacation.
Where'd you go?
I go to
I'm doing New Orleans next
Toronto.
month for the first time.
You're gonna lose your fucking mind. Hit me up. I got spots. I got food. I got party. I got homies down there. Trust me, you're gonna become a jazz fan. You don't think you are, but you are.
I love jazz.
Nigga, New Orleans is my favorite city in America.
Really? Okay.
I was filming there. Check this Hollywood shit. I was filming it. I was filming there for 3 months. I stayed an extra month just to party.
Damn.
New Orleans is the shit.
Bitches bad?
You ever see the Back of the Asset video?
Yeah.
It's them hood rats. It's them. Nah, nigga. But you know they got good hearts, nigga. It's nigga. Them bitches was taking over for the 99 2000s. Like they not the baddest. No disrespect. They not the baddest. They ain't in Miami. But you better go there for the culture, nigga. I was there for the music.
I'll find me a transplant. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But New Orleans is like a really dope city.
That's
you gonna oh I'm jealous. It's gonna be so much fun.
No, but where'd you just get back from though?
I went to Toronto.
Okay.
With my homies, so a little trip.
So, like, when you travel, are you often with like, do you go with a chick or with the homies, or you ever do solo trips? Like, what do you?
I'm always by myself. I go with the homies once in a while. My birthday trip was we went to, but I do the solo trips all the time, man. I like to go. Like I go to London. I try to go to London at least once a year. I go to London, stay for a week, just walk around. Like, I fuck with London so hard. I get creative.
I mean, so you don't have a girl now, do you?
No.
So let me ask you, as like a single guy, like when you travel, how important is getting pussy on a vacation?
It's not no more. When I was like
if you travel and you don't get pussy, like, are you cool?
I don't be trying to. Man, it's not no more because pussy rains on me. I mean, at this point in my career, like
it's very available.
It's like okay, bitch. Can I? What these bitches want from a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like.
When did like the pussy start raining for you?
When did the pussy start raining for me?
Real nigga conversation.
Nigga, high school, nigga.
No, stop it. Seriously.
What you mean? What's raining? What you mean?
Well, you said like career-wise, like where you at in your career.
No. I don't think career had anything to do with it. I think that I've always been kind of
oh God, you one of them niggas. I've just been that guy.
Real shit. No. I've always been a romantic. I've always been a kind of I consider myself to have to be a chivalrous guy. I've always kind of been that dude. So I've been in a lot of relationships. I've always kind of been a guy that wants to take a woman out. I'm big on that shit.
I cannot picture that.
Yeah, I've always been that nigga. You know, I never was 40 bitches at a time. Like you can ask any of the female comics, they know I don't be thirsty for them. I ain't trying to fuck them all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm only trying to fuck like 4 out here.
You gotta fuck a couple just to say you're a comic.
Yeah.
But
I only knocked down 1 female comic.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But I never was that kind of guy. I've done me, but as a younger comedian on the road, when I first started hitting the road, 2012, 2013, 14, I was on my shit. I wasn't listen, nigga, don't ever let me. Toronto's a problem for me. Yeah. Canada's a problem for me.
Montreal bitches too.
Montreal, Vancouver. Yeah. Shout out Thunder Bay, nigga.
I don't even know where that's
nigga,
at.
Saskatchewan. What's cracking? Calgary? Nigga, what?
And also we just like, they're like, oh, we got some niggas in here. Like, they get excited.
We are ethnic Amazon people to them.
Yeah.
But now I just want to go to my, it ain't the, you know, it ain't, it's not the same hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It used to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's like I go, whether I'm on the road or I'm just going. I haven't been on vacation since I've been in a relationship. So it's going to be
You in a relationship?
No.
Oh. Do you need to get pussy in the road? Do you feel like if you don't get pussy in the road, you failed?
If I don't get pussy on a trip or in general?
On the road, like you doing the road shit. You feel like you failed?
No, because that wasn't the assignment, but it's like, I'm like, when I get a connection with somebody and I meet somebody I want to fuck, like a waitress, a bartender, or audience member, I'm just kind of like, bitch. What I really get mad at is, when I'm talking to a chick and I'm like, yo, I'm coming to your city, and she don't pull up. Nigga. I hate that shit.
What's the text? You see the meme? It's like, y'all make your city. She be like, have fun,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. Like you would see the have fun's coming a mile away, but it's the fucking, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be at your show. Oh wait, that was tonight? Like, nigga. Like,
this is the problem. Niggas don't keep up. You gotta check in. You can't check in when you're in the city. You gotta check in a week before, a month before, see the birthday on Instagram. Happy birthday, girl. You gotta keep it active. Even if you don't see her once a year, keep it active, bro. That's what I used to do years ago, but niggas be hitting them up the day before. Nah, bro. She gotta think you know what I'm saying?
You gotta build it up.
It's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Last minute type shit. Nah, I got a boyfriend. So
I hate that shit.
Yeah. You know.
But when you get pussy on the road, it's like, it's fucking great. Especially if it's a bad road gig.
Right. It is.
Just like, fuck this city,
when you fall into something, you have like, I was in Liberty City, Ohio years ago. And
shout out Ohio.
I mean, this is like country, nothing.
Doing Funny
like
Bone.
Like, you know, one of the places that's like, was it Funny Bone? Like Marlon Wayans, I'm dropping names and shit. It's like a douchebag. Marlon dropped out, so I guess we had the same agency. So I said, well, Marlon can't do it. You gonna do it? Hell yeah. So all these people went to the show wanting to see Marlon, but I was thinking I showed up. But they still came out. And I swear, man, it's like this country. I've never been to Kentucky. It's like on the Kentucky-Ohio border. And man, they was on it.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, they was on it. So some little Indian.
Cincinnati.
Kinda, yeah. Some little Indian joint. Like it was like, cause you know, in that town you a star. Yeah. So I was fresh. This is probably my 8th road gig ever.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm young, fucking this, whatever. Who's with it? So I went to a little club. It was fun.
You got anything coming up, to plug?
Man, I ain't got shit. I ain't doing shit. I do got some shit. I got a movie coming out.
Yeah, like
I wasn't thinking about it.
It's about to fit my Hollywood connects.
I'm in a movie called The Gutter, coming out November 1st in theaters, directed by Yasser Lester, Isaiah Lester, starring Susan Sarandon, Shamik Moore, myself, Darcy Carden in it. Who else is in that? Paul Reiser's in it. Paul Shear's in it. It's a comedy. And then I'm at the New York Comedy Festival November the 8th.
And you were at Petty Cash this Saturday.
I'm at Petty Cash Saturday right here in this building, right around the corner.
Yeah,
so
what's your boy?
So we getting it cracking, baby.
Yeah.
What you got coming up?
I do this.
Okay.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, I could tell you was like, nigga, you need to get you an agency or something.
I don't want to say nothing.
Nigga, stop. You was about to
say shit.
What you got coming up? That was like a little fucking.
No,
I know what you was doing, nigga.
Like, what you doing? What you up to?
Nigga, I do stand up and like I got this pod.
I know. You a hustler.
Yeah.
You got more shows. You doing more spots than me.
I mean, I got to stay relevant somehow.
Yeah.
I can't be next to Craig Robinson like you do.
Don't shit. That nigga make me pay.
By the way, what's it like working with Donald Glover on that shit?
Great.
Yeah.
He's the shit, man. That's what I'm saying. You say people you meet disappoint you. I've been lucky, bro.
Yeah.
Every nigga I've ever worked with, every act, Donald's the shit, Craig's the shit. We're like, Donald, I just watching him. Like I want to learn everything, man. I got no ego as an actor. I got an ego as a comedian, not as an actor. As an actor, I'll sit and I'm on set when I'm not in the scene. I'm early. I need to see what you're doing, what your process is. I'm such a fan of the craft, man. And just to see how he ran his set, that kind of appealed to me the most. Like, oh, okay. See how he runs the set. You know, my favorite quote is "Attitude reflects leadership." Leadership, is that the quote? My second favorite quote. My first I would know it, but as a leader, the set is dictated by how he is, and I think he just made the shit fun and really really cool guy.
So will Donald, like, you see like why they're in the position they're in when you work?
100%. I think the base of all of it is work ethic. That's the base of all of it. Even Craig, man, it was times we were filming, we have a show together called Killing It on Peacock. And we would go out, we would do the show, we would be on set till 8, 9. We would go do shows in New Orleans at like 10, 30, 11. We used to do comedy. We'd party and drink, all that shit, doing shows. And then as we're getting ready to leave, kind of fucked up, just finished the show. I was drunk, I don't know if he was. It'd be like 2 in the morning. We got set in 4 hours. Like, let's go work on lines for tomorrow. I go, nigga, we just got on stage. We drunk. We been partying. Right? He go, yeah, we got to get these lines down. And we would go. We'd work on lines for an hour, hour and a half.
While drunk.
After we was on set all day, after we went to the club, after we did the comedy show.
Damn.
That was his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And he was still getting up every night comedy. So I was like, okay. The common denominator for all of them is work ethic. Every single one. Everybody I've ever worked with successfully. Marlon, everybody. Work ethic does not stop. And I don't know if that's a black thing. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta work 10 times harder to get to...
Maybe. But it really dug into me. Yeah. I really took that.
Rell Battle, thank you.
My man Lyall.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Appreciate you.